Hello YouTube, Bricks Unbound here with another LEGO NEXO Knights set review. Today we're looking at set number 70312, Lance's Mecha Horse. It comes with 237 pieces and here in the United States retails for $19.99. Let's go ahead and look straight at the horse that gives the set its name. It does have two modes. First we're going to look at the Mecha Horse mode, since that appears to be the main one, judging by the box art here. It has a nice head build, I would say, for the horse. It definitely pulls off the horse vibe there, and even has a little mane coming off it with a nice new trans orange piece. Moving back from there, we have a spot for Lance to sit while he is riding the horse or piloting the turbo jouster in the other mode. Just a basic little handlebars here, no prints or stickers to give him a console like you've seen in some of the other sets. On the side here you have a spot to place his shield. It just sticks right into this Technic piece. And behind that we have a giant wheel that you can see right there. That is of course for the other mode once it transforms. And on the other side we've got the Lance bot here at the giant Lance attached to the side. On the box it does show Lance holding it, but I do think it's a little bit too big really for him to be holding and be effective at all on the back of his horse. He should probably just be driving. Back here we do have some really big stickers that are kind of easy to mess up, so be careful when you are putting those on. And then a couple more stickers up front, as well as a sticker on this gray shield piece. As I've been mentioning, this does transform into turbo jouster mode. In order to do that, you pull the head back, which will bring that wheel underneath forward, and you can fold the mane down over to protect Lance. Then the front legs fold back. Now we have that wheel completely exposed, and the back legs pop up like this. It is a little unfortunate with these back legs that they are attached like this because you cannot pose them independently. But it does give it a nice look here for some kind of big turbo exhausts or something. So this is called Turbo Jouster mode, and now you can really see the use of this jousting pole on the side. You can just knock over your little flamethrower figure. This mode, I would say, it looks better for sure between the two options. It's a nice little motorcycle build that still has the horse motif going on it. Rolls pretty well, although you can probably hear things rubbing on it. It's kinda, as you're moving it around, stuff will drag. That's actually the first time that I've pushed that piece off, but it is only connected by two studs up there. So I would say in this mode it looks pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the horse though. And then let's go ahead and transform it back to the horse, and I have a couple more things to talk about there. So it does transform very quickly and easily, which is nice. So, a few more thoughts on this. Giant wheels on it remind me a little bit too much of Chima, I would say, and not really in a good way. It transforms well like many of the Chima vehicles did, but they are a little bit too obvious on this build as far as being able to see them. It kind of takes away from the horse look. And then, as I said, posability is not great. You can kind of get it back in a rearing up pose if you'd like. You can move the front legs independently of each other. The back legs, however, cannot move separately. You have to move them together. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the three minifigures that we get in this set. Alright, in this set we get three minifigures, which is about normal for a $20 set, I would say. We get a Lance bot, the NEXO Knight Lance himself, and then a flamethrower, who's one of the generic troops of the monster side of things. Lance bot is very similar to all the other bots for the other knights that we've been getting. Has a printed tile on the front, and then lots of new body pieces and leg pieces and arm pieces to make him how he looks there. But I do think these bots look quite nice. And then he does have a double-sided face, so if you get a couple of these bots you can make sure they don't have the same face by switching that around. Now let's go ahead and take off some of this armor here, but first Lance comes with just one Nexo power in this set, being the tractor beam ability. You can see that it looks like, I don't know, an alien or something is beaming somebody up. And other than that, he comes with this giant, just enormous jousting pole here, which is the same one that was attached to the side of the Mecha Horse itself, and I think it looks a lot better there, a lot better proportioned, because it's just way too big for him to hold on to here. Here's a front look at him without his weaponry. Very nice printing there, and then we'll take his helmet and armor off here to see what's underneath. Okay, so here is the front printing on Lance. Very nice armored effect and still looking futuristic. They've really nailed that look, I think, in these NEXO Knights sets. It looks very good, nice throwback to medieval, but still futuristic, and his alternate expression is great. He's doing the heroic knight little wink thing, which is very fun, and a nice big grin on the other side. Flamethrower we get in a number of these sets. In this iteration he comes with a crossbow, and then a regular quiver and a mohawk. And underneath the back here we do not have alternate face printing. There is a little bit of printing on the back of the head, however. So you can see some nice spots there. Then on the front. Overall, these villain figures are all pretty fantastic here for NEXO Knights. You could definitely use those in a classic castle theme if you don't want to use the knights themselves or their robots, since that would be a little bit too futuristic probably for most classic castle fans. But I do think we get 3 excellent figures in this set. It's always nice to get a Lance bot or any of the knight bots to try to complete those, and it looks like these sets that will be coming out this summer are going to include the last couple that we don't get from this first wave. Now let's move on to the final thoughts on this set. Now for my final thoughts on this set. Personally, I wouldn't really recommend this set. It has a nice little fun transforming feature, which is good, I guess, to see how that works, so then you can try to maybe incorporate it into some of your own builds, have your own transforming vehicles. Really, other than that, I don't think the horse looks all that great. It has a lot of exposed Technic things there, and the giant tire, especially the one on the bottom, just really sticks out and pulls away from the whole horse aspect of it. I mean, it is definitely a mechanical horse, but it's not super posable. I mean, you can kind of rear it up if you want to, if you adjust this correctly here, which is not a bad look. There we go. Gives it a nice tall stance for sure, but then again, these legs don't come down any further, so you can look like you're about to, I suppose, stomp on the flamethrower, so that's a fun little posing thing, but other than that, it really doesn't do a whole lot. The transforming feature works well, but again, doesn't look great. I do think it looks better, however, in the Turbo Jouster mode. But really, the other thing that drive these NEXO sets are the minifigures. And the thing is, Lance comes in another set, and that set is the Murlocs Library 2.0, which is only $5 more here in the United States, and I think that set actually comes with better minifigures and is a better set overall. So if you're trying to decide if you want to spend your 20 bucks on this now or wait, I would say wait until you get maybe 25, so then you can buy the Murlocs Library 2.0. Of course, that is an exclusive set to Target, so it's a little bit harder to get perhaps than the Lance's Mecha Horse, but I do think that it is worth it to spend the extra money to get that. That said, if you do want to collect all the NEXO Knights sets, which I'm working on, this is a must-have for that, and this vehicle does feature in the show. And if Lance is your favorite character or you like the bots, the Lance bot, I do believe, is exclusive to this set. So that's it for my NEXO Knights Lance's Mecha Horse review. Please let me know what you think of this set down in the comments, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.